Oh, hello. How's it going? I didn't see you there. It's me, Brandon, that vegan anime guy, here today to do a One Piece live reaction to chapter 1062 called Adventure in the Land of Science. Last chapter, you guys were there, you guys saw my live reaction, right? Right? They got to Egghead, at least Luffy and Chopper and Jinbei got to Egghead with Bonnie and maybe, quote unquote, Vegapunk reveal. Could be, could potentially not be. And yeah, just some setup for the next arc. Zoro and the rest of them are on the ship, which is being held by Vegapunk's robot. We're seeming like we're diving in straight into Egghead. Don't think we're getting any more outside information about the world, unfortunately. Unless Oda plans to do a Wano every arc now, where he starts the arc and then deviates into something else mid-arc. But I don't see that happening for this arc. I just think because Wano was incredibly long and Oda didn't finish the Reverie, like he started and then didn't finish it. I don't know why, if that was like a thing from his editors, why he wanted to switch from Reverie to Wano and then back to Reverie, maybe because the fans were like, Reverie. But I just don't see that happening right now. But yeah, let's get right into this arc. Reading on a website, which I'm not going to say, but also I'm going to be checking Viz in case there's any weird translations. But remember to support Oda and actually buy the volumes. Yeah, let's get right into this. Adventure in the Land of Science. Chocolat Town on Cacao Island. Everything looks poison gassed or frozen. It looks like Caesar fucking gassed the shit out of this island. Oh, we're starting where we left off. Just a moment. This is the first I've heard of Vegapunk being woman, and she looks far too young. Vegapunk has been active for what did I? Those are literally the two gripes I had. Not even a gripe about the woman, but I was surprised that she was so young. But I gotta stop hitting the fucking bar. I keep doing that, and in my edits I have to keep muting whenever I hit the bar because the mic picks it up. But I just realized Vegapunk could have something that could reduce their age, or like make them, you know, like Bonnie, like rejuvenate them, make them young again. Naturally, who said this was the main Stella body? You're looking at Punk 2.0 Lilith. Yep, I fucking knew. An android or something. In any case, we always run through our research funds in a jiffy, so we'll allow you to skedaddle if you just relinquish your valuables. Okay, wait. Main Stella body. Don't know what that means. Looking at Punk 2.0, Vegapunk Lilith. So, yeah, this has a 2 on it. This girl, this robot, whatever. So I don't even think this is Vegapunk, like even talking through her. Going a little pirate style, just saying we're gonna let you go, take your valuables. These waters are chilly enough without you being cold too. You just fish us out. What kind of rescue do you call this? Are you deaf? This isn't a rescue. Trespassing on these waters is nigh impossible to resist, and they will sink you without question. Are these more like of the robots underwater? It will sink you without question. Vegapunk. Oh, Frankie. Is this going to be Frankie? Yo, if we're going to get some more Frankie focus this arc, that'd be cool. Like how Whole Cake was kind of Sanji focused. Obviously, it's not going to be as... If there's any Frankie stuff, it's not going to be as crazy as the Sanji stuff was. But that'd be cool. I want to see some more, at least a little more development for Frankie. He feels like he's kind of lagging behind him and Chopper. Vegapunk, the Vegapunk? What a fresque. I don't even know what they're trying to say. Vegapunk, you're like my role model. I killed 2 years in your hometown, Baltimore. After going through your lab, there was still a load of stuff I didn't get a chance to look into. It's the giant mech of my dreams, Usopp and Brook. Also looking happy, and... Oh, Sanji. That's Sanji. That is Sanji freaking out. The hearts. Just how many times bigger than General Frankie is that? I can't wait to show Chopper and Luffy. What a stunning lady. Yeah, they're all really happy about this, but clearly this Vegapunk, Lilith, is not looking too friendly. We're gonna get a big page, looks like right here. Whoa, okay. Take a gander at the weapon-sized beast. These look like Sea Kings, but decked out. But they're not. Are they all robots? Whoa, they're huge compared to fucking Sunny. Oh my god, they're even huge compared to the robot holding the Sunny. Weaponized sea beasts. Oh, these are Sea Kings that have been weaponized. Ah, they just popped out. Whoa, that's dangerous if Vegapunk can control or, like, tame these sea beasts. Weaponized sea beasts, that's rad. Yeah, but my fear's overwhelming my awe. Zoro just looking. Okay, Lilith's getting a call. I'm gonna call her Lilith. Pre. Lilith, what are you doing? Why do you always insist on looting? Have some pride as a scientist. Shaka, put a sock in it. Can your infernal pride keep the lights on? They have a lot of bills they have to pay. The government doesn't fully fund them. They're the Straw Hat Pirates. A newly dubbed Emperor crew are not going to meekly surrender. Okay. Oh, she doesn't know who they are, maybe. Robin's listening. Precisely, they must have a heap of treasure stashed away. Even so, you made a foolish blunder. Okay, so this girl knows who the Straw Hats are and is still trying to squeeze some shit out of them. Blunder? I have them surrounded. Don't underestimate them. Look at the swordsman. Yeah, Zoro has been ready since that panel from before. And it looks like... I don't know, the animals don't look too afraid. That's Pirate Hunter Zoro's bounty is 1.111 billion. Is that true? See how calm he is? He knows you're in range for him to end you in an instant. Okay, whoa, this person has mad respect. Shaka, whoever this is. I wonder how many Vegapunk versions there are of these, like, bodies. I'm guessing they're all women, just because. Why wouldn't they be? The same goes for Delvo Child and Nico Robin back there, but what can they do against all the Sea Beasts? Clearly he doesn't know. If these are just, well, they're not just Sea Kings, but I don't know. Even all these, you know, Yonko crew right here, still so crazy to say. Frankie and Sanji still just awing. The strong can appraise their prey and prioritize the most essential targets first. You should have been more cautious. Those imbeciles around them lulled me into a false sense of security. Confound it, I was careless. Yo, a lot of like, kind of like old-timey, like kind of sciencey talk going on here. Not sciencey talk, but like kind of like old man type talk. Like confound it, like stuff like that. Hey Vegapunk, there's something I want from you, so you better play nice, got it? Whoa.
I'm the captain now.
Zoro making demands in lieu of Luffy not being here. What does Zoro want? Punk 1.0 Shaka. No matter, bring them here. I have an interest in that crew. This is the real Vegapunk because they're not showing their face, I'm guessing. Punk 1.0, Dr. Vegapunk, Shaka. It says logic above Shaka. And it says, as of this chapter, the old man voice is only really evident with Lilith. So Lilith only talks in an old man type of way? Is that what they're trying to say? Oh. Wow, they don't have the chapter on Viz yet. I'm dumb. I went to go check something, but it hasn't come out yet. I'm reading on Friday for once, actually. Alright, so we're going back to Luffy and them. So you've been here before? Yeah, when I was a kid. It was still a pretty run-of-the-mill lab at the time, though. So how come you came back? Looks all palm tree down here, which is weird because it's like a winter... There's even cacti on this winter island? Vegapunk definitely has to have some kind of, like, weather science shit going on here, too. Nami would be interested in that. I'm here for answers. I'll have that bastard's life if I don't like what I hear. Vegapunk's the one who turned my dad
Holy Jesus.
into a cyborg. No fucking way. Kuma is Bonnie's dad? Where's the resemblance? There's none. Maybe adoptive father? Turned my dad into a cyborg. Whoa, that's awesome.
What?
Luffy, wrong. Wrong amount. And she even... Yes, I didn't even see the panel with Kuma here. I just guessed. He's not... He's complete... It's not. He's completely lost his sense of self. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. He's nothing but a living weapon now. Kuma is Bonnie's dad. I called that before I saw that panel. But I mean, it's pretty easy to call.
Wow.
I wonder how long he was planning that for. Definitely since the Reverie. Jinbei, that's awful. Yeah, it's unforgivable. Where are they going? I just realized they're like in like this like sewer type thing. Sorry, Bogey. Chopper. It's Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie. Alright, so they're... I wonder if Bonnie even knows where she's going. We made it to the surface. Let's track down some grub. Whoa! Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I ran into Sabo at Mary Joa. Whatever, I can spill the beans later. No!
You what?
Okay, so maybe the Sabo... Oh, I lost my contact for a second. Maybe the Sabo shit will still come about. Whoa, what is going on here? What's all this stuff? There's all sorts of things up there. And a space monster? This looks like Dragon Ball Z. Like, without a doubt. The floor looks like a blueprint or like a grid type thing. Giant space monster up there fighting what looks like a robot. And maybe they're fighting. Jinbei, what in the world? I'll be back after I take a ride on one. Hey, we're infiltrating this place, remember? Gum, take care. Take care, Luffy. Bye-bye, see you in a couple chapters. Chopper is just fucking used to it at this point. I mean, how could you not be after what he does? Take care, Luffy, not even worried. Alright, he launches up. It wouldn't be Luffy if he didn't. That dragon thing is breathing fire. It's got 2 sets of eyeballs. I don't know if I'm liking how all this shit looks. Looks down at Luffy. Clamps down. Oh, he got eaten. Wow, Luffy's been eaten. Bonnie. Okay, Bonnie's got the crazy expression on, so she's not going to be super serious character at least. Wait, what? Is that a banana through the monster? Looks like Usopp's banana boat. But Luffy, either he didn't get bitten or he went right through him. Is it a hologram? Luffy, okay? I thought I got swallowed, but... Whoa, is that a giant parfait? Oh yeah, I thought she was joking to try to get Luffy's attention, but she fucking loves food too. There's cookies and fruits too. Look at all that cream. It's gonna be fake.
Correct.
That monster's a hologram. I'm calling it right now. Thanks for the meal. Hold it, you guys. Why would they leave food lying around? This has to be a trap. Jinbei, voice of reason. It's gonna be a hologram. Yep, it went right through it. Luffy, Bonnie, Chopper. Chop! Damn, Chopper, when is the last time? Look at his face! When is the last time Chopper looked like that? He hasn't looked like that since Frankie and him had swapped bodies. Or Frankie was in his body. Oda. So Chopper's like, don't fuck with Chopper and his sweets. Jinbei's shocked too. What the? We went right through it. How can we see it but not touch it? Chop, it's so cruel to make us hungry like that. Alright, so they have no idea what holograms are, which makes sense. This island is 500 years ahead of anywhere else on Earth, supposedly. Oh crap. Did we die earlier and not notice? There's no way we're ghosts. I've never seen one before, but this parfait must be a hologram. Oh, Jinbei said hologram. Okay, so he's heard of it. What the hell is that? It ticks me off. It's a 3D image made of light. You see them in comics and science fiction stuff. Just an image movie. Going fucking Super Saiyan right now. Oh, the space monster. That's why I went right through it. The giant robot must be too. No one can make something like that. Well, hey, what's this? All these buttons have pictures of food on them. Give up already. Everything on this island's a sham. That reminds me. Weren't the seas around this island freezing? You'd expect this place to have a similar climate, but what did I just say? Doing some weather control. Whoa. This is gonna look wacky in the anime, I could already tell. Actually, oh, this person's talking. Actually, this is a winter island, but the environment is set to tropical mode in here. With my island aircon invention, you can specify and regulate the temperature of an area right down to the soil. This one's as big as Kaido. Luffy looking at this robot. This is one of the punks. I can't see what number it is, but this one definitely doesn't look like a human at all. This one looks more robotic. It's got a jetpack. You're a holo thing too, right? Okay, Luffy's gonna go punch it. It is not a hologram. This one's as big as Kaido. Oh, is he actually hitting it? I can't tell. Take this. Thing punched Luffy in the face. Luffy went flying. Kerplunk hit something. And food's coming down. This is gonna be real food. Vega Cola. Oh, Frankie and Vegapunk are gonna get along like that if he's got burgers and cola. A hamburger meal and a drink came out? Who made it? You can touch it. It's real. So good. That didn't even phase Luffy, that hit. Press the next one. Press the next one. This is literally heaven. Steak, omurice, tonkatsu? I know what omurice is. Tonkatsu. I don't know what that is. Cotton candy, cake, ramen, fried chicken, hot dogs. Oh my god. They're gonna go crazy. Well, at least you appreciate my work. That's the unmanned cooking device. I doubt this is not Vegapunk 1, so maybe this is like 3. It can turn raw ingredients into one of 500 unique dishes in under a minute. Pizza pasta. The make do with what you've got mode is the best. But I can't be too happy since a lack of competent engineers means that this bucket of bolts can't be mass produced. Is following the blueprints that damn hard? So I can already see this arc is gonna be a lot of explanation of the cool stuff that is on the island, and at least this group is not even gonna give a fuck. Maybe Bonnie and Jinbei, but Luffy, it's gonna go right over his head. But yeah, Vegapunk definitely seems like these. I don't know. These aren't extensions of Vegapunk, so I don't want to say Vegapunk seems full of themselves and what they've created. So they're gonna like proudly explain everything. But this person, at least this version of Vegapunk, seems like a very exposition heavy one. It really pisses me off. It flew up and punched the dragon. This island aircon is in the same damn boat. Its sensors can monitor living creatures, and it could tame weather if we just had a bit more money. There are endless ideas, but not enough resources. She punched a hologram, yeah. Waffles, fried shrimp. What is going on? Of course, my photonic gloves make it possible to physically interact with light? Whoa, okay, so she really did punch a hologram. Photonic? I'm gonna call it photonic gloves. Interact with light. Wow, okay, so could even interact with like a beam or Kizaru or something. This is a different one. This is Vegapunk 25 or 2 something? Perception shapes your sense of reality, but touching a projected object turns that on its head, doesn't it? Did the monster turn into this person? Was that hologram part of this new person? Whoa, so that girl isn't real? Debates on what makes something... Yeah, oh god. Oh, this person's gonna be so smart. And really annoying about it. Debates on what makes something real are as old as time. It's something you'll have to decide for yourself, but I consider the matter settled. So, just what are you? Even Jinbei just gave up and is just eating at this point. Luffy and Bonnie, hitting it off though, okay. It's good to have an ally like that. Me, just your resident scientific genius for hire, Dr. Vegapunk. And this is number 6. Okay. Just your resident scientific genius for hire, Dr. Vegapunk. Dr. Vegapunk alias Wrath. What was the other one? Oh, time to scroll. It wasn't one of the sins. Is Oda doing the sins? This one is Logic, which isn't a sin. So even though Wrath is one of the 7 deadly sins, I don't think that's what we're doing here. Wrath. What the hell? That's a total lie. You're Vegapunk? I've heard that name. Kobe told me about you. Yeah, that was back in Enies Lobby, I feel like. New World, okay. Government ship. So, what now? World government, is this Blackbeard? No.
Breathing!
Speaking of Enies Lobby. Bro, I literally just said this. What? Look at Kaku's mask, it's a square. Just keep listening, Lucci. Vegapunk is technically still a single individual. Oh, okay, so now we're gonna get them explaining Vegapunk. But his genius is second only to his busyness. When there's not enough time, they say you're as busy as a beaver, right? Well, imagine if there were more than one beaver. That was his grand idea, to split up into 6 people. In Japanese, this idiom is about cats. Okay, busy as a beaver. In Japanese, I guess it's about cats. I thought I was gonna say as busy as a bee, because bees are very busy. So, whoa, Vegapunk split into 6 people. We've seen 2 and 6, and I guess that other one was just a hologram, was his grand idea. So Kaku's calling him a him, the original. Into 6 people, we got Stussy, Kaku, Lucci, obviously, and Hattori. In other words, all 6 of these satellites are also Dr. Vegapunk. Lucci's saying it. And I'm the weird one for thinking that sounds impossible. Geniuses are such a pain. Okay, so we got a little diagram here. Dr. Vegapunk, the original, and then we have punks 1 through 6. Oh, we even get the names right here. Logic, Shaka, Evil, Lilith. I've seen Evil. Flare, Edison. Wisdom, Pythagoras. Wrath, Atlas. And then Desire, Yokai. Wait, wasn't Wrath just shown as number 6?
Correct.
It says Wrath for the one we just were introduced to. It says number 6 on her clothing. But on the diagram, it says punk number 5 is Wrath. And then a little note says Atlas is number 5 here in the raw, but her dress says 6. We'll update this once Viz clarifies. Okay, yeah, even like the little note says this. So maybe that was a mistake on Oda's part. But okay, so Logic, Evil, Flare, Wisdom, Wrath, Desire. Logic, Wisdom, Wrath, Desire all sound kind of like... Wisdom isn't really an emotion. Desire and Wrath are emotions. That's basically lust and anger. Wisdom and Logic... Logic is a way of thinking. Wisdom is how to describe someone. It's like an adjective. Flare, I guess, is also an adjective. Evil, yeah, that's an adjective too. But these names are interesting. So Lilith, I've heard being used for evil things before, like supernatural. Shaka, no idea. Edison, I think you know where that comes from. Pythagoras, same thing. Atlas, I only know Atlas from, was it Greek mythology or Roman mythology? Atlas that held up the world. I think it was from Greek mythology. Edison is probably Thomas Edison, famous inventor, and Pythagoras is the Greek philosopher, mathematician, maybe just mathematician, Pythagorean theorem. Yokai, that sounds like a yokai is like a devil or like a demon, but maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. So really interesting stuff going on. I'm also getting the vibe that maybe Oda's trying to go for like a Astro Boy Mega Man type vibe, because looking back at the number 6, quote unquote, the one we Dr. Vegapunk 6, Atlas, kind of is giving me Mega Man Astro Boy vibes. A lot of information right here. Okay, oh, we got Akuma. In short, our assignment is to return this problem child back to Egghead. Then, while taking care not to damage any of the lab's precious assets, were to eliminate every last Vegapunk. What? What is happening? Kuma is here. This might not be the original Kuma, because this one has wings, kind of like the new Pacifistas. Return this problem child to Egghead, then, while taking care not to damage any of the lab's precious assets, were to eliminate every last Vegapunk, presumably including the main one. Cypher Pole Aegis Zero, Masked Assassins, Kaku, Lucci, Stussy. Oh, is that Stussy's mask? That I saw on the table before. What? Oh, I thought that was the chapter. Oh, no, it is! So we're meant to kill the single most useful man in the world. I wonder if this has something to do with the recent Lulushia incident. Someone with instincts like yours should know better than to question these things. Yeah, she's saying, why are you even questioning this, Lucci? You're fucking Aegis Zero. Just do what they tell you. Agreed. Don't get us in any hot water, Lucci. A calculated plan.
Breathing!
Oda knows how to drop a bombshell. Alright. Wow. Okay, so many questions. First, I'll say how I'm feeling. I'm liking it so far. I was a little iffy when Luffy and Jinbei and them got in the room and we saw everything. It looked Dragon Ball Z meets psychedelic dream kind. Not psychedelic dream, but like high-tech world mixed with the dream world mixed with Dragon Ball Z. I didn't like how it looked at first, but I'm kind of easing into it now. Really interesting how Vegapunk split his, Kaku confirmed him, Vegapunk original, is a he, split himself into 6 Vegapunks. I still think, I don't know, is it like a, what's it called? Is it like a Full Metal Alchemist where the father removed all his sins, but he himself was still an individual, even though none of them were individuals, they were all part of him, but there was still a single father, and there was all the parts of him. So I'm wondering if that's the case. I'm guessing not, because that like back shot of Vegapunk 1 that we saw, yeah, the back shot of Punk number 1, Logic Shaka, that one seems like kind of the head. So maybe there isn't even the original Vegapunk anymore. Maybe it's just the 6 that was split apart, or maybe there is still the 1. But I'm gonna guess right now that there isn't an original anymore. It's just the 6 of them. A lot of interesting stuff. So Zoro's group is being brought onto the island by command of Logic Shaka and is going to be brought there by Lilith. So that's really interesting. They're going to come into the island. They're going to meet up with Luffy's group, obviously, eventually. But things that surprise me is that Vegapunk is lacking funding. Like, you think that with all the genius, the government would just be shoveling money at Vegapunk. Unless the government knows they can't fully control Vegapunk, which I'm starting to think is the case. I'm thinking that's the case now because look what happened at the very end with CP0. They are on a mission to kill all the Vegapunks. I don't know if maybe they are supposed to retrieve the head or the original, if there is one, and it just was not stated, but I don't know. Seems like not, because I feel like that would have been spelled out, because they're talking about their mission right there. But so why is that happening? Maybe the government has reached a point where it thinks it's strong enough and can control the world effectively enough without Vegapunk. Without any of Vegapunk's new inventions, they have enough inventions of Vegapunk that they don't need him or them anymore, which is crazy scary to think about, but not totally unbelievable considering the events of 2 chapters ago with Lucia. That's scary to think about. And we're gonna get CP0, Rob Lucci, and Kaku. Stussy pretty cool, but Lucci and Kaku interacting with the crew again. Obviously, they've shot up in strength because they're a member of CP0 now, the strongest Cypher Pole Aegis in the world. But how strong is that compared to the Yonko crew? Obviously, we saw some CP0 members last arc in Wano. Not too impressive. Actually, no. Take that back. The 2 that were like with Apu and stayed behind, they were kind of impressive. They were not impressive because, you know, Apu was kind of handling them, and, you know, Apu wasn't a slouch or anything like that. But I don't think they'd be on the level of Luffy. But, you know, that one who got in the middle of Luffy and Kaido and just, like, fucked up Luffy's chances in their, like, solid duel. Yo, rest in peace, my guy. Props to him. He knew his mission. That was crazy. He's like, you know, Kaido's like, you know what's gonna happen now. He's like, I accept it. Wham! Oh, that was amazing. Dude, that chapter blew my mind. I was floored. Oh, I wish I was doing reactions back then. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Kaku and Rob Lucci and Stussy right now. They probably are more impressive than the other CP0 members just because We know them. We have history with these characters, even Stussy. And Oda wouldn't bring them back into the story. Obviously, there's a reason, but if he's going to have them interact with the crew, I don't think it'll be a letdown. Yo, imagine Luffy versus Rob Lucci round 2. You Gatling. Up until the Doflamingo fight, that was the best. Actually, scratch that. Up until the Katakuri fight, Luffy versus Rob Lucci was Luffy's hardest one-on-one fight, without a doubt. Without a doubt. You can throw out fucking Magellan, you can throw out... No Shot Hody was hard. Caesar, no. Once he figured out what to do. Doflamingo didn't fight one-on-one. Yeah, so up until Cracker... Yeah, Cracker was hard fought. But it wasn't even a one-on-one. Luffy had Nami. But yeah, until Luffy versus Katakuri, the most impressive one-on-one fight, the hardest one-on-one fight with Luffy was Luffy versus Rob Lucci. So, Oda. Not saying you got to give us part 2, but is there a part 2 coming? Because I would fucking love it. A lot of stuff happening. Is the Kuma that's coming to the island the real Kuma, or is it the new Seafrim or Serum version of Kuma? And just what is going to happen? Arc just started. If I had to guess where it's going, it seems like Luffy and the Straw Hats and Bonnie are going to team up with Vegapunk and try to not get killed by CP0 that's coming to get them. But I'm liking where this arc is going. Feels different. And yeah, I'm really excited to read. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video and subscribe. It helps me out so much. Leave a comment down below. Are you liking where this arc is heading? And if not, let me know why. But if so, let me know why. I'm liking it. It seems interesting, it seems different, it seems new, and it seems cool with Rob Lucci and all the science shit and everything. Oh, I can't wait to read more. Thank you so much for watching, and catch you in the next one.